coming to visit.
Hello.
Hey, Pharaohs. I'm not really in a chatty mood.
It's cold tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You seem tired. Did something happen?
I lost a friend.
Is that so? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, this was the same to me as the blowing of the wind. But now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've become more certain of something. You know the end I've spoken of? Some people refer to it as the fall. But regardless, it's drawing near. Don't you sense it? We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can remember? This is a heart-rending matter.
Why don't you just tell me then?
Is my existence something you are unable to accept? Forgive me if I have said anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons. Of course, our friendship remains steadfast. Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
Night, Pharaohs. Talk to you at the next full moon. Death Arcana levels up once again. Level 8. Almost finished with this one, too. Maybe then we'll find out just what the heck Pharaohs is and why he keeps showing up in our room. Midterms start next Tuesday. Oh, math is killing me. Sine, cosine, tangent. Megidoleon. Why are you yelling the name of almighty spells? Sine, cosine, tangenton. What? I don't understand that at all. How do they even know about Megidoleon? Exams start next Tuesday. I'd rather spend the time doing experiments. The precise moment when two agents come into contact, it's so exciting. Alright, Makoto, it's your turn to answer my question today. It's Japanese tradition to place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, we covered this. Alright, new question. Do you know why a matador's capote is red? To excite the audience. Oh, you knew? Well, that's correct. Bulls can't distinguish red from any other color. It's the fluttering of the capote that excites them. The audience, however, becomes very anxious at the red cape. Human reaction to color is very interesting. Alright. Let's go hang out with Nozomi then and try and finish that social link up. Why am I going to the shrine? Oh, I'm an idiot. If Nozomi is here, it's a strange day. There we go. Alright, tomorrow then we'll finish the Nozomi social link.
Sup, dude?
There's nothing interesting on the news? Okay. Who's around? I said my prayers, so I'm okay now. Grieving over a death and just feeling down are two completely different emotions. So yeah, I'm okay. Alright, let's finish Nozomi's link up today. Nozomi seems resolved. That's a good sign, unless he's resolved to open up paradise. Alright, Map Kid, shut up. Shut up! I just need to get to the mall, and you somehow have the power to teleport me there. Hey, Nozomi. Hey, about last time, let's go to Hagakure. We decided to grab a ramen with Nozomi. The room is filled with the aroma of fish. My younger brother and I were twins, not the kind that looked the same. He was the better-looking one. Everyone compared me to my brother, and I was never able to surpass him, not at anything. For a while I'd hit him for no reason, but he always treated me like a brother. We did always enjoy eating together, but when I was in 8th grade he got food poisoning. I guess it was undercooked or something. But I couldn't even cry. I was relieved because I finally didn't have to measure up. I felt free. That's understandable, I suppose. Thanks. I know already I was a terrible brother. At first, I tried to be like my brother. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I was never as good as my brother had been, so I started to feel like people were laughing at me. When I eat, all I need to focus on is the table in front of me. Everything else disappears. See, that's what the Gourmet King is really made of. Only ate to make the voices in my head shut up. But if I keep going on like this, I'll never be anything like my brother, will I? You should be yourself. I guess. So, I should only worry about being myself? This might be true. You're right. Of course, Makoto, I can never be my brother. We're two different people. How could I miss something so obvious? Thank you, Makoto. I really owe you one. Nozomi appreciates your help. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana has been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Sandalphon, the ultimate form of the Moon Arcana. Maximum level! You have forged a bond that cannot be broken. By the way, you can no longer be a follower of the Gourmet King, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King II! Nozomi took something out of his jacket pocket and handed it to you. The restaurants at the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I've gained the gourmet license. It feels like I've been a fake all this time, but one day I will become the true Gourmet King. I will become a food critic, and it will be my job to eat, and I will master it. Then, once I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother, and he'll be impressed by the fact that I was able to master something all by myself. Hold on to this until I achieve my ultimate destiny, okay? I may have lost my position, but once I educate myself in the ways of the culinary arts, I shall reclaim it. That's my promise to you and my little brother. Oh, what's this? Even when I talk about my brother, I don't have to eat to feel better. And I just realized this ramen is actually really good. After Nozomi ordered an extra bowl of ramen, you returned to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Finally, only one shadow left. Well, we still have a whole month, so there's no need to get all stressed out. And before that, we have exams. So have you been studying? Of course I have. I've studied. Really? Now I feel like I'm falling behind. Yeah, I study all the time. Today's exchange rate. The current rate is 114.30 yen to the dollar. The yen has gone down by 0.22 since last time. If you all are following along at home, it still has zero relevance to anything. I said my prayer. Oh, I already talked to you about this. I guess. Koromaru-san is in good spirits. He seems to respect Shinjiro-san for the way that he died. Ah, hey, it's Mitsuru. Good morning. Have you noticed, Yuki? Whenever we complete an operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases usually decreases. Not this time, however. It's actually increasing. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. Yeah, it must be. I hope so. In any event, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here, so thank you. That's disconcerting. Did you write that down? You better write that down. I'm gonna erase it. Still writing? Hurry up! What are you doing? Texting each other or something? Exams start next Tuesday. We don't have time to waste. Let's move on to the next sample problem. Oh, and I heard someone say, or I heard someone is counting how many times they say, "Did you write this down?" Pay attention instead! Alright, so now we need to find a new social link outside of school. So, we've finished off Maiko's link and Nozomi's. So I think now is a good time to go to Iwatodai Station and start... not Iwatodai, Port Island Station. No, Iwatodai Station, that's the one. And start the social link for Mamoru Hayase, the guy from the competition. Way back in August. We're behind on starting it, but I just didn't have anyone... didn't have any time. So we'll start it now and just focus on it anytime that we have no ability to hang out with our school friends. Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let's go eat. Sure thing. Hey, let's see who can run faster. The loser has to run 100 laps around the city. Ready? Mamoru is full of confidence, but you have the courage to face him. You accept his challenge. Much cold. Mamoru is eating takoyaki at an extremely fast pace. This seems like a good opportunity for an eating competition. What is your eating strategy? Eat it before it cools? That sounds like a bad idea, but I'm doing it. That's the technique of the burning tongue. Simple, but dangerous. Ow! Ouch! Mamoru also begins shoveling hot food down his throat. You and Mamoru finished your meals at the same time. Looks like a tie. I'm impressed, Makoto. Not many people can match my speed. I thought I could win. Is that so? Well, I wasn't trying my hardest anyway. Mamoru seems impressed. You had a lot of guts challenging me in takoyaki, though. I'm impressed. You have a lot of potential. Mamoru recognized your potential. Star athlete Mamoru Hayase has become an acquaintance. And of course, it's the Star social link. A pun worthy of Ikutsuki. In my opinion, a tie might as well be a loss, you know? As promised, I'm gonna start my laps around the city. You can do whatever you think is best. You put up a good fight today. See you around. You decided to go back to the dorm. 100 laps around the city. Good luck with that.
Sup, dude?
So, Masamune Date decided to follow Hidetoshi Toyotomi and headed for Odawara. Can you feel Masamune Date's heart-rending sorrow as he made his decision? Oh, I wish I'd lived in that era. I could have gone with Masamune Date. Huh? What's going to be on the exam next week? Who cares? The Sengoku era, the days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. Are there any true samurai left? Now, let's review what we've learned about the Sengoku era. First, no era was ever as good. Second, what a fruitcake. Alright, and this is the last day we won't have any school social links, so let's go hang out with Mamoru. You ate ramen with Mamoru. Man, this is good stuff. If I had the money, I'd get some for Mom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, huh? I get to eat here for free. Not just here, but any restaurant in the whole strip mall. They're all supporting me. I'm the only one who can eat as much as I want, wherever I want. Cool, huh? But I feel kind of bad about taking advantage of their sponsorship, so sometimes I pay the bill anyway. Someday I'll pay them back for everything I owe. For now, I gotta keep letting these restaurant orders spoil me. Someday I'll be famous, and then I'll be the one sponsoring them. No pressure, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't any. But you gotta have some pressure to keep you motivated, right? What matters is how you deal with it. By the way, who do you consider to be your biggest rival? Probably you, Mamoru. You're pretty good, but it's a little early to say that. Mamoru is pondering something. There isn't really anyone left who I want to compete with. The other guys in the club can't even keep up with me. I guess what I'm looking for is a good challenge. Hey, you should put more effort into the swim team. If we work together, we can push each other even further. I have this feeling we can drive each other to the limit. Mamoru recognizes your potential, and your relationship is stronger now. And I need to get myself a star persona. I think I'll go to the mall tonight and fuse one. Level 2. We'll probably see each other in between training sessions. Later! Headed back to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's only one shadow left. I have to admit that makes me a little nervous. But we've come too far to lose, so make sure you're prepared. Let's do it for him. Easily broken bones and fragile intestines. The risk is great for those who don't exercise. More and more children today don't get the necessary exercise. This concludes our special report on Sports Day. Coming up next, the news. Fragile intestines. That's a new one. Alright, let's go fuse that persona, and then I'm going to bed here. Alright, Sunday means it's time to hang out with Akanari, finally. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? Hey, that's kinda cool. I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he started living alone, but then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about, but anyway, how does the story sound to you? It sounds interesting. Really? I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. Akanari smiled weakly, and your relationship is stronger now. The Star Arcana, or the Sun Arcana. Mixing up the ones that I'm talking about. Level 6. We're further along in this link than I thought we were. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Hello.
Hey, Ken. What the heck are you wearing? You even in the room? Oh, there you are. To be honest, I was planning to go there today. but I decided not to. If I keep living in the past, I'll never be able to move forward. Alright, the news. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, Episode 34, Hawk's Betrayal. Has Hawk really gone over to the dark side? And now, the news. Has Hawk gone to the dark side? And we have Monday off, so another day with Mamoru. Hey there. Going to the beef bowl shop. Alright, this time I'm going all out and order an extra beef. You and Mamoru ate beef bowls together. Huh, you get a lot for your money here. It's been a long time since I was able to spring for extra beef. Think maybe I should buy some for them, too. For your classmates? No, I meant my siblings. I have 4 of them. Mamoru seems to be thinking of something fondly. Our apartment's pretty small, though, so we have to pack them in deep. That must be tough. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hot it gets over the summer. Contrary to his words, Mamoru seems happy. You probably don't know this, but my father died 5 years ago. I guess his car fell off a cliff. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything, I just thought you should know. Mamoru told you about his family situation. It seems like it's still troubling him, but your relationship is stronger now. Rival Athlete Social Link has reached level 3. Oops, running late. I think the preschool is going to be letting out soon. See you later, Makoto. Mamoru jogged off, but it was getting dark, so you decided to return to the door.
Greetings.
The exams start tomorrow. It looks like you are all serious about doing well on them. But as for me, I am more serious about what comes after the exams. The final battle. I will fight with all my strength. We cannot lose. Oh, that's right, we have to go to Tartarus, don't we? See if we can do that tonight. I don't see Fuka, so I can't do that. I guess I have to wait till after exams. Lucky color for Sagittarius is pink. For extra luck, try putting a flower on your door. And it's exam week, so we're just going to zoom forward in time, taking test questions. What is the #1 source of stress for women? Husbands, according to this lady. You feel confident about your answer. This question seems familiar. Who founded numerology? Pythagoras. And Thursday. What do we have here? What is superconductivity? Zero electrical resistance. I am such a genius. This question seems familiar. The Onin War was one of two incidents that triggered the Sengoku era. Which was the other? The coup of Meiyu. Couldn't possibly have missed that with how much he went on about the stupid Sengoku era. It's the last day of exams. These questions are just too easy. Your pen won't stop moving. That's right, I am a genius. Can all hold your applause. Oh hey, I can hang out with people. Okay. I had just hung out with Yukari. Is Chihiro available? Yes. We need to hang out with Chihiro next, and then Yuko. Yes, let's hang out with Chihiro. Oh, just a hangout. Oh well.
Sup, dude?
Phew, it's finally over. Dude, wanna go to Tartarus today? Alright. Doesn't seem like there's any reason not to. The cultural anthropologists have calculated another date. They say the next apathy syndrome victims will begin to appear in 1 week. Not fun. Let's go ahead and go to Tartarus. Okay, we're here at Tartarus. Time to assemble a party and go forth. What's going on? No, I don't want to go with just Yukari. I wanted to talk to Junpei. And then bring... I guess. Alright. And I don't think we're going to get to a new level of Tartarus as far as the aesthetics go, so it's still a gold thing. So I'm just going to go level grind and fight my way up to the next block. And if anything interesting should happen, I will record it. Oh! Well, dang! We did it, guys! That seems to be the top. But there's nothing here. Went all that way, all up this tower, and there's nothing here. This is the top of Tartarus. You can see all the levels below, you can see all the, like, weird tower things. Just a teleporter and an old document. That was a slog. 164 floors, guys. 164 floors. Let's go back to the entrance. We will call it a night. On October 17th, we have reached the top of Tartarus. Now I'm going back to the dorm. We conquered exams, then we conquered the entire school. Metaphorically and literally. And now I'm going to go hang out with Akanari. No school today. Anything interesting on TV? On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, Episode 35, Passenger Pigeon Romance. Fight for your sickly love, Swallow. And now the news. You know, these episodes don't make any sense at all. But someone told me that there is a Super Sentai show that actually has the same episodes as the show does. Like, they line up. It's not exactly the same, but, like, they took the descriptions of the episodes from an actual Super Sentai. It's not called Phoenix Ranger or Featherman R or whatever. Hey, Akanari. Let's chill. I'm still writing more of my story. How much did I tell you about? Oh, right, the pink alligator and the bird had become friends, right? This was the alligator's first friend, and he was very happy. They started going to the river every day, and the little bird would sing while the alligator listened. But again, the alligator couldn't catch food easily because of his color. Pink is such an odd color. His prey in the jungle saw him from far away and had plenty of time to escape. He became so hungry that he was dizzy most of the time, and he accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as it slept in his mouth. Of course, he realized his mistake immediately. He drank swamp water to induce vomiting, but the bird was already dead when he retrieved it. After that, he couldn't bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. I haven't decided on an ending. That's a good story. You really think so? Maybe you'll enjoy the final product. I always thought the only thing I could give other people was hopelessness. But maybe. So before, I mentioned I was writing a diary. That was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality, and I was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now, I'm writing my story in the same notebook. It probably isn't very good, but it contains some things that I've learned during my short life. When it's done, I want you to read it. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. Akanari looks into your eyes, and your relationship is stronger now. Level 7. I'm really trying to come up with a good ending, but I can't decide. I don't have much time to spare. Well, thanks. I hope we can chat some more later.
Hello.
We don't have exams in elementary school, but I'll have to take them in middle school. Are they difficult? Yes, they are. Oh, that's depressing. Exam results. Let's see what we did. I scored highest in my class again. My charm is increased. And I gotta get myself a present from Mitsuru. So I gotta find her in this freaking school. Okay, everyone come get your tests so we can go over them. On question 1, you had to use the formula we spent several days to solve it. Remember? The next question was a word program about calendars. Word problem? Does anyone here buy a new calendar every year? If you do, you're wasting your money. You see, calendars only have a set number of patterns. After all, how many days can January 1st possibly fall on? I'll pick a student mathematically. Let's see, Makoto. How many calendar patterns are there? 7 seems like a logical answer, but what about leap years throwing in the mix? So if a leap day falls on... I'm gonna say 14. Ah, correct, well done. Obviously, January 1st can only fall on 7 days, Monday through Sunday. But you must factor in the possibility of a leap day at the end of February, which gives you 7 more patterns. 2 variations based on 7 days gives you 14 patterns in all. Any year you can name falls into one of these 14. So... you'd have to wait 14 years to stop spending money on calendars. It seems pointless. Alright, it's Monday. We last hung out with Chihiro. Let me see if Yuko's available. If not, we'll hang out with Kazushi. No Yuko, so we're hanging out with Kaz. I'm expecting just a hangout. Oh no, actually got something. How's your knee, Kaz? Not so good. I can't put too much weight on it. Then you should take a break. Sorry, but can you give Kaz a leg massage? Hey, no problem. Let me see your leg. Sorry, you're missing practice because of me. Hey, don't worry about it. Besides, it's for your nephew's sake, right? I'm really sorry. After practice, you decided to go back to the door. Makoto! Hey, are you free? I need to talk to you. Right now? Well, let's go somewhere else. I don't want anyone to overhear. It might take a while, so... You left school with Kazushi. Where should I begin? It's all a mess in my brain. First, let me give you this. Obtained sports tape. My nephew gave it to me. It's a good luck charm. There's so much that I could never use it all. If you get hurt during practice, it could come in handy. I wanted you to be the first to know. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna have surgery to fix my knee. What about your promise? I probably can't keep that promise. I'll have to explain it to him. It's not like I gave up or I'm being selfish. I don't want the whole team to suffer because of me and my nephew. Even if I managed to win, I don't think I'd feel good about it afterwards. Before, all I thought about was winning. But when Coach was grilling you about my knee, I realized I can't keep thinking only of myself. At the same time, I can't just give up on winning since that's part of who I am. But for now, I won't worry about winning races, and instead I'll focus on winning back my health. I can't keep asking you for help all the time, but I do want to thank you for the help you've given me so far. It seems Kazushi truly appreciates your friendship, and your relationship is stronger now. Ah, Maximum Chariot! Thou art I, and I am thou. The bond thou hath nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Chariot Arcana has been set free, and we bestow on thee the ability to create Thor, the ultimate form of the Chariot Arcana. The swim team's social link has reached its maximum level. Alright, you have forged a bond that cannot be broken. Thor. I'm gonna go tell my nephew what happened and offer to go through rehab with him. I wonder which of us will recover first. After all, he wants to be tough like me. You and Kazushi hung out for a while.
Hello.
Your exams are over, right? Well, I'm ready to go to Tartarus when you are. We've already reached the top, dude.
Okay, class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a literature class next year doesn't mean you can blow off Classic Lit.
I forgot about
Are you
Mr.
listening to
Classic
me?
Lit.
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down. Huh? Talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you.
It's about Aragaki-senpai.
Oh, pretty shocking, huh? Never seen him at school, but I've seen him around town. I wonder if he really did get caught up in some kind of crime.
Some things you can never get back. I know that from all the things that have happened with my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question. But is it okay for me to go on like this?
Parents, huh? I can relate to that. But you'll be okay, right?
Natsuki, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Don't you want to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Oh no, Natsuki's
Huh?
leaving?
What's going on?
Hello everyone.
At least she stole her voice
I know
back.
it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you, even after I transfer. Thank you. How's that?
Transfer? What?
She didn't even tell Fuka?
You're a weird one, you know? The biggest bitch in the school is leaving, and you feel sorry for her.
You're transferring? And you didn't say anything?
It's not like telling you would have changed anything. Why make us both depressed? Anyway, my dad's pretty sick. And they say it'll take some time for him to recover. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay here. You know, I still think you're crazy for being friends with someone like me. But, like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living at home. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
But, Fuka, your house is nearby and your parents are pretty normal. So why'd you move?
Huh? Well,
I can summon a woman to
If you don't
envelop
wanna
my
tell me,
body and
that's
tell me
okay.
how to find people
But
who
if
are
it's
caught
something
by
that you and your
shadows.
folks can work out, then do it while you have the chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think that every day was just the same. And I'm only saying this because it's you. But you don't get any second chances in life. If you accept the way things are, then they'll never change. This is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so guess this is goodbye.
no!
It's okay. Everything will be all right. Come on, don't give me that look.
But
Hey, I'm not helpless, you know. I've changed a lot since I met you.
Even
I'm
though
gonna
I
try
don't
and
remember
figure
why
out
I
what I
had to
really
stop
want
hating
now.
you.
So, I hope you do the same.
what I really want... I used to try and please everyone. I was afraid of not being liked, so I did my best to fit in. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That is so like you, Fuka. Well, I say, if they don't accept you for who you are, then screw them. But I like you, even if you don't like yourself.
Natsuki-chan,
Well, better get going.
Natsuki-chan!
She texted you that fast from that far away?
Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. It all makes sense now. I've always been so worried about how others are feeling. That's why my power allows me to stay connected with them. I guess there is something I want after all. It makes me happy to see everyone else happy too. So, I want us all to remain friends. The power to connect people even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift.
Oh! Ultimate persona for Fuka. Whoa, that's cool. Lucia has given rise to Juno.
There you are.
Why? Did something happen?
It is surprising to find you on the rooftop.
Nah, we were just wondering what you were up to.
Everything's okay now.
Just having personal evolution.
I've made up my mind. I'll do as much as I can with my power. For my sake, as well as the sake of others.
Were you not doing that already, Fuka?
Okay.
Even the game characters are as confused about that
Sorry.
as I am.
I guess that was sort of random, wasn't it?
Are you sure you're all right?